Hey guys, this is Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing. We empower small businesses to succeed online, and we do it by simplifying all of this internet marketing stuff. So if you're watching this video, it's because you want to know how to do SEO for remodeling contractors. So you're a contractor, you do remodeling, and you want to learn how to get to the top of Google with SEO, search engine optimization. Let's get started right now. Okay, so in this video, you're going to discover the fastest way to consistently and reliably get to the top of Google when somebody types in, remodeling contractor, your city, all right? This means more calls. This means more jobs, more projects for your business. It means more profits. It means a better life for you and your family, all right? This means beating out that cut rate, bottom feeding competition, putting them down where they belong once and for all. Let the cut rate, customers work with the cut rate remodelers out there. This is for the high-end guys. This is for the guys that really care about their clients and they're tired of playing that game. Okay, so I want to also mention the stuff I'm going to teach you right now, anybody can understand. This is not high-tech. This is a very low-tech or no-tech, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. I broke this down so anybody can start implementing right away. Now, right now, I'd like to draw your attention down to the link below this video because that is to book a free consultation with us. So if any time throughout this video you get stuck and you have questions, the first 30 minutes that we give you is free. Okay, so if you want to consult with us, it's $97 value for 30 minutes, but the first one is free. I highly recommend you take advantage of this stuff. Okay, you book a call with us, we'll talk with you on the phone and figure this stuff out. All right, and the big thing with doing SEO and search engine optimization is, man, if you do it wrong, you're going to burn thousands of dollars. Or if you hire the wrong person, you're going to burn thousands of dollars. I want to either set you up to do it yourself or set you up to hire the right person to do it for you, all right? So let's get started. Okay, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of this SEO stuff, I have a very powerful story that I want to tell you, all right? So back in 2009, I moved back from Kansas City to my hometown of Missoula, Montana, which is where we are right now. I had a new baby, new wife, a new service business, and it was hard to make ends meet. On top of that, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. It was tough times, okay? And the big question that kept coming up in my mind was, will I fail? Because if my business fails, all right, then I'm going to fail as a father. I'm going to fail as a husband. I'm going to fail as a man. I did not want that to happen, okay? So luckily, I came across Rick Kern, an old family friend. This guy's out there ranking websites on Google, teaching himself how to do all this stuff. And he's like, hey, man, you need to do this for your business. And so we figured it out. It took several months, but we figured this stuff out. And I'll tell you what, man, once the calls started coming in, it saved my ass. SEO was a solution for me and my family, for my business, okay? And the reason I'm telling you this stuff is because I want to let you know I'm not really different from any other business owner out there. I just came across something that really worked. I spent hours and hours every day testing, learning, and figuring this stuff out. I went and figured out, and I'm like an explorer, okay? I went out and I found all the gold nuggets, okay? And now I want to share these gold nuggets with you. All right. In a moment, I'm going to break down exactly what Google wants. But first, I want to explain that SEO is like the foundation of a house. If the foundation of your house is cracked, or if it's sagging, or if it's failing, it doesn't matter how pretty the stuff is on top. It doesn't matter if you've got a remodeled kitchen, a brand new roof, windows, all that stuff. All that stuff is worthless if the foundation is cracked. It's same thing with marketing and SEO. Get the foundational stuff right first before you start listening to all the BS and all the noise out there on the internet. All right, and we're gonna keep this stuff simple. And the reason is I actually went and saw Tony Robbins not too long ago, and he was saying that complexity is the enemy of execution. That stuck with me because I know if something's too complicated, I am not going to execute on it. I'm not going to take action. So what I did is I broke it down into 5 simple things so that you guys can start taking action on this stuff right away. Rather than just learning a bunch of stuff and then forgetting about it tomorrow, I want you guys to start taking action on this stuff right away. So we're going to talk about mobile-first websites. We're going to talk about maps SEO versus organic. We're going to talk about keywords, talk about citations. We're going to talk about backlinks. Now, I know some of this stuff sounds like tech speak or marketing jargon. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to break this stuff down so simple anybody can understand it. Simple thing number one. I don't know, and we're talking about mobile first websites. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but these little smartphone things are pretty popular these days. Everybody's using them. You're probably watching this video on a smartphone. Okay, that should tell you something. But Google knows that. And so Google's basically saying if you don't have a mobile-ready website, then none of the other stuff matters. Okay, foundational stuff. Remember, stop doing all the other stuff until you get this right. And all you do is go to google.com, okay, and search for Google Mobile Test. So just search that out. You're going to come up with a website, and you're going to run your website, your website address in there, and it's going to either have a green circle or a red X. If it has a red X, get with your web designer or fire them and get somebody who's competent that knows what they're doing. Or if you're doing your own website, get with whatever platform you're using, whether it's Wix or GoDaddy's website builder program. It doesn't matter. You need to be mobile ready, and Google needs to tell you. Don't assume just because it looks cool on your phone that Google thinks it is. You got to get it right with Google. Okay, simple thing number 2, maps. Whenever you search for like remodeling contractors in your city, okay, or in your area, Google's going to throw up a little map, and the top 3 guys there are going to get 90% of the work. Okay, the stuff down here is called organic. That gets a little bit, but not much. We want to focus on the stuff where the money is made. And I know there are above the maps. There's like the paid stuff, the pay-per-click stuff. That's for a different video that I've got for you guys called "How to Do AdWords for Remodeling Contractors." But finish this video first. Watch the SEO video, learn this stuff, and then move on to AdWords. Okay. Simple thing number 3. We're talking about keywords. Okay, now don't overcomplicate this, guys. This is super simple. All it means is something that somebody types into Google to find a business like yours. Okay, so for example, remodeling contractors, Missoula, Montana. Okay, we've got a client here in Missoula. When somebody types that in, he comes up at the top in that map section. Okay, that's where you want to be. But you need to understand what people are actually typing in. Now, I'm going to show you how to find these keywords. Okay, it could be remodeling contractors, Dallas. It could be bathroom remodeling, New York. It doesn't matter. Those are all examples of keywords, and we're going to show you how to get those. Okay. Google suggestions. All right, so if you ever notice when you go to google.com and you start typing in a word, Google will suggest all these things for you. Those suggestions are based on what real human beings are typing into Google. You want to rank on Google for stuff that real humans are searching for, because that's where the money is made. That's where the calls and the leads are going to come from, is real human searches. This is how you figure it out. Okay, so go through there and start making a list of the stuff you want to rank for using Google, and then go to your Google AdWords account. And if you don't have an AdWords account, it's free. Go open one up. Inside there's this tool called the Keyword Planner. Now, when you get your keywords and you start putting them in this little box called the Keyword Ideas box, and you start searching for these, Google's going to give you 2 really powerful, important pieces of information. Number 1, how many people on average are searching for that keyword every month. Number 2, whether the competition is high, medium, or low. This is going to help you determine what keywords you want to put on your website, what you want to rank for in that map section. Now, if you want to get crazy with it and you want to get all techie and nerdy about it, go to semrush.com, open up a free account. You can get tons of information on keywords and find all kinds of hidden keywords, but that's optional. Keep it simple to begin with, but for those for the techie people out there, go ahead and use that tool. All right. Now, where are we going to put these keywords once we get a list of keywords that we know we want to rank for? Where do we put them? On our website, okay? Title tags and content. So what is a title tag? Okay, if you go to any web page on the internet and put your little mouse arrow hover cursor thing and you hover over the tab at the top, a little box is going to pop up. That's the title tag. Whatever words are in there is the title tag. Your keywords need to be in there. I see it all the time. Like I just talked to somebody yesterday who and I looked at their website. They thought they're paying somebody ridiculous amounts of money for SEO, and the keyword on the homepage was home. Are you kidding me? No, that needs to be, remodeling contractor, your city name. And then your business name and your phone number needs to be in that title tag. And how do you put that into the title tags? Well, if you have a web designer, have your web designer do it. Just send over the list of keywords, say, put this into my title tags. If they don't know what a title tag is, if they don't know what a keyword is, fire them. That's SEO 101, that's web design 101. Find somebody competent that knows what they're doing, okay? And then the second place you want to put these keywords is into the content of your website, or the text, the words on your website. So if you're writing all the words for your website, sprinkle in, mix in some keywords in there, make it natural. Don't be spammy and start just making lists and stuff like that. If you're hiring a writer or somebody to do the words for you, have them do it. A good writer will know what keywords are and know how to mix it into the content, into the words there. Now, here's a very important tip. I see people get this wrong all the time, including these so-called SEO or marketing experts, which is they'll just put a list of all their services on like the homepage or on a services page. So as a remodeling contractor, you're going to have a lot of different services you offer. Okay, so let's say you have 10 different services or 10 different keywords that you want to rank for on Google. Make a separate page for each one of those. So 10 keywords equals 10 pages. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Each page will have its own unique title tag. So you put a unique keyword into that. Don't just cram all of them into the title tag on the homepage. That's called stuffing. That's called spam. Google will not rank you if they see that kind of stuff. Separate it into different pages. Yes, it's more work, and that's probably why your SEO or your marketing guy doesn't want to do it, because it is more work. Okay, but do it right. It's so powerful, and your competition's probably not doing that, so you have a leg up there. Okay, simple thing number 4, we're going to talk about citations. Now, a citation, all that means is it's an online directory. Okay, all these directories that you see online for businesses those are known as citations. Okay, Google looks at those. The top 3 that we want, there's 50 of them out there, but the top 3 we're going to talk about before we get into the top 50 and how to find them is number 1, Google My Business. Google has its own directory, its own citation. Facebook business page, okay, and then a Yelp business page. Very simple. But before we get into all the 50 we want to get set up in, we want to talk about the information, the important information that we need to have correct in your Google My Business account. All right. So we've got your business name. I see people put the wrong business name in their citations all the time, or in their Google account. Pull out your business license that you have registered with the city and look and see what your business name is, okay? Match that exactly on Google, okay? Hugely powerful. Next, make sure you have the correct category. If you're a remodeling contractor, put that in as your main category, okay? Don't put general contractor. Don't put, what else did I see people put in there? They'll put in like builder or something like that. If you're a builder and that's your main thing, put builder in. But if you're a remodeling contractor, put in remodeler, okay, as a category. That way it'll match with the keywords on your website, and it'll make more sense to Google's software that does this stuff, that ranks. Next, put your address in there, your business address. Now, if you work out of your home, I understand you're going to hide that address. You don't want the public to see it. I understand that. You still need to have the correct address in there, all right? And across the internet, not just in Google. Next, your phone number. People change phone numbers all the time for whatever reasons. Make sure you have your correct phone number there. If you have multiple phone numbers, put your main phone number in there. If you don't have a main phone number, pick one. Make one phone number your main phone number. Put it in there. Same with website. If you have multiple websites out there for whatever reason, then make sure you pick one as your main website. Put it in there. All right. Now, another thing you can do is take photos. This is a top secret tip most people don't know about. Take photos with your smartphone. And the reason you take photos of people doing work, on jobs in your city with your smartphone is because Google can tell where those pictures were taken. When you take a picture with your smartphone, somebody doing some remodeling work, you or an employee, upload it to your Google page and your other online citations out there, then Google can see that. It's so powerful, so important. I've seen penalties removed. I've seen websites jump from second page to first page by simply doing that. And most people don't know about it, including all these so-called marketing experts. Now, you need to get into the top 50, after you get the top 3, Google, Facebook, and Yelp, you want to get into another 50 that Google looks at. And I want you to write this down. You're going to go to Google and you're going to type this in, exactly like this. Top local directories for SEO. Type that into Google, and you'll find all these websites, and they're going to list them out. And they're going to be in order of importance, a lot of them. Either way, you want to get submitted into all of those. But more importantly than just getting submitted into them, because a lot of people already will be out there, and they'll be using these crazy, these cheesy software programs that submit it for you, these websites. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. But the point is, you want to get into these directories, and you want to have all the correct information. And if you've used somebody in the past that has put in wrong information, or if you have old information that's out there on the internet, that's the number one thing that's going to hold you back from ranking on the maps. is bad, inconsistent information or duplicate junk out there, or information that doesn't match your Google My Business account. This is tedious work, okay? You don't have to be super technical. You don't have to be a computer person to do this, but it's tedious and it's hard work. When somebody hires us to do SEO, this is the number one thing we do. Sometimes it takes up to 90 days. Cleaning stuff up. More is not better with the citation stuff. Clean is better, okay? And so take care of that. It's foundational. Simple thing number 5 is backlinks. A lot of people jump in and start doing backlinks, and I'm going to explain what that is in a minute if you don't know, before they do anything else, and then they wonder why it doesn't work. It's because they didn't take care of this other stuff that I've already taught you, okay? So do this stuff in order of importance. But now that we're taking care of all that other stuff, the 5th thing we're going to do is backlinks. Now, do not hire these link building services, these spammy link building services that work out of India or Afghanistan or whatever. We want the real deal. Real links created by real connections with real people. What do I mean? And here's an example. When I first opened up my service business here in Missoula, Montana back in 2009, I went straight down to the Missoulian, the local newspaper here in Missoula, Montana, and I asked them to write an article for me on my business, okay? And they did it. And now, look, and then they posted it up on their website, and look what they did. They put this blue lettering here. When you click on that, it links over to my website, okay? That is called a backlink, and that's super powerful, man. That's the turbo boosters. It's going to get your website up. 2 weeks after I got this link out there on the Missoulian.com, my website went from the bottom of page 1 up to the top. Okay, so it's that powerful. What are other top link building strategies that I use for my business that you can use for your business, or that we do for our clients? Okay, what you can do is you can sponsor a local charity. Okay, so let's say you donate some money to a charity, and they put a little thing on their website that says, hey, this remodeling company donated some money. Make sure they put a link back to your website from that little mention on their website. Okay, that's one way. Second way. Do some work for somebody, and instead of getting paid money, get paid by a link from their website, okay? That's super powerful. It's a win-win for both people, okay? And now another thing is for equipment or materials, if you have people that you really like to work with, write an awesome testimonial for them, and then send it to them and say, hey, can you put this on your website? It talks about how great you guys are. If you don't mind, put a link back to my website at the bottom of that testimonial. All right, super powerful thing. I had 3 different vendors that put links from their websites to mine. So it's not that hard. People like doing it. It's a win-win for everybody. All right. Another thing you can do is if you've got buddies in town that own businesses, or if you're part of like a local BNI or local business networking group, start trading links from people. Exchange links. Put a link on your website to theirs and theirs to yours. Google loves this. Make sure it's the local businesses though, okay? Not other businesses, local stuff inside your city, the city you want to rank in, all right? Another thing you can do is get an article published. Write a super helpful, value-packed article and start submitting it over to these local these blogs in town that get a lot of traffic, okay? And if you're not a writer, like I'm not a writer, hire somebody. Go to Craigslist. There's these hungry college students that are amazing at writing. They're hungry to get their name out there and build a resume. Have them do it for you. They could probably even submit it over to these blogs for you, all right? You don't have to do all this stuff yourself, and you can do it for cheap. Okay, so the 5 simple things checklist. Let's review real quick. We're talking about mobile first. Don't assume. Run it through the mobile tool. We want to rank on the map section. That's where all the money comes from. We want to get our correct keywords using the tools I showed you. We want to be in all the different citations or online directories that I explained to you. Okay, we want to have clean, consistent information across the internet. And then we want to start working locally and start networking with people and start getting some of these powerful backlinks. You do these 5 things, you're going to dominate the competition in your city, okay? I got other videos for you as well, 4 other ones. How to do marketing for remodeling contractors, how to get online reviews for marketing contractors, how to do Google AdWords, how to create awesome mobile websites that get massive conversions, double, triple, just by making a few simple tweaks on your websites. I've got that. All the videos are listed down below or linked somewhere. Depending on where you're watching this video, but that's it. You're going to take care of this stuff and you're going to be dominating in your city. Now, if you're a client of Big West Marketing, all of this is taken care of for you. We like to make this as simple as possible for our clients so you can focus on what you do best. Now, if you are not a client of Big West Marketing, right now we are offering a free consultation up to 30 minutes. That's normally a $97 value, so take advantage of this right now. Just call or click on the link to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, if you're tired of being confused and overwhelmed, then contact us today. Someone from our office will show you step by step what you need to do to be successful online. If you are ready for a real solution, contact us today.